Hello everybody, welcome to today's reaction video. Today we're going to be reacting to Alip Ba Ta. It's been a while. It's been a while, hasn't it?
Cas, yeah.
I think this is one of his newer released videos. It is Super Mario Brothers. You know what? I used to play. I used to have a Sega, like Sega Mega Drive, Sega Master System. I used to play Sonic, which was like the rival, right? So
Yeah.
I have played Mario as well, but I don't think at home. It was maybe like in arcades and stuff. So I'm not familiar with Mario, and I can't think of the Super Mario Brothers theme song off the top of my head. I'm sure once I start hearing it, I'll recognize it.
Absolutely, yeah. It's very iconic. Yeah,
Okay.
I'd say I'm not going to turn this into like a gaming sort of video, but yeah, I didn't have a Sega. I was more of on the Nintendo side of things. So
We're
yeah,
rivals. We're rivals.
Yeah, we kind of could have been like either enemies or could have been best friends because we could have borrowed each other's consoles or gone over to each other's house to play each other's consoles. Maybe, who knows?
Okay. Well, let's see how it goes. Ooh. Okay, so this is a bit different, this style, right? So you're the Nintendo fan, you're the Mario fan, so tell me what you think.
Yeah, listen, I actually quite enjoy it in a way. It definitely has sort of a different vibe of film. And that's probably purely, trying to play it on the guitar, like an 8 bits, very computer sounds to something on the guitar is obviously gonna be different. But it has that sort of bit more cheerfulness to it. And what's really nice, actually, he's playing the first level, the iconic tune, and then the second bit is like the second level where it goes sort of underground, so it's a bit more, bit darker. That's why it sounds a bit different on this bit here. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm still loving Alip Ba Ta and his setup. You can obviously see where he's finally taken down the times table poster.
Yeah.
The remains of it there by the looks of it. Yeah, I feel like in other videos we've seen a bit more sort of finger work in comparison to this one. But yeah, this is still enjoyable and quite nostalgic a little bit to listen to.
Yeah, I recognise it like right at the beginning, and then I kind of didn't recognise it after that, and then I kind of went back to kind of recognising it partly, and then like what must be the second level, it kind of sounded like it could have been like a kind of boss, boss mode when you meet the boss or something. But I don't think it was. It must have been second level. Yeah, underwater. Yeah, just not familiar with Super Mario. Okay. Right, Brett. Let's go to you first. You can kind of explain maybe a little bit about some of those sounds there. So I wasn't really familiar with all of that.
Okay, yeah. So the guys all through. So we started off on like the first one, sort of the normal outside, the iconic tune that you probably recognised. Then the second bit we had is when he goes underground. So that was sort of a little bit darker bit. And then this sort of third bit where it goes a bit more it was a bit more sort of relaxing kind of thing.
Yeah.
That was an underwater stage from Mario.
But I thought you said the second part was underwater.
No, the second part was, I said underground.
Underground. Oh.
Underground, yeah. And the third one was underwater bit. And then we went back to the regular outside iconic bit there. But what I wasn't expecting was then the last bit was when you get to the castle to complete the level, and you have the iconic music. And then even when he was doing like up and down with the on the guitar, it sort of made the sound of like what would normally be fireworks if you do it in like a certain time, or if you hit the top of the flagpole there. So that was quite nice. And then right at the end, I think when all the words were sort of coming up, that was just him off piece, just playing guitar, just randomly doing stuff on his own accord. So that was also quite nice to listen to as well there, really. So yeah, that's sort of the rundown, I would say, of the levels and the sounds we heard.
Okay, and how did you find it then?
Yeah, I think like as before, a little bit of nostalgia. It's obviously going to be very different to the actual sound from trying to do it on a guitar, acoustic guitar like that, from keyboard, electronic, 8-bit kind of gaming sort of sounds. But yeah, it was a really nice take on it. And like I said, I obviously was able to recognise it, and again, for a relaxing time, enjoyable. And like we've always with Alip Ba Ta, just because he does make things so effortless, it's just enjoyable just to watch him play it as well. And yeah, so like I said, I think his other videos I've either enjoyed the songs more or his hand movements, but more so in other ones. But here for nostalgia one, yeah, really just nice and pleasant. Yeah, still gets a thumbs up from me every time, Alip.
Yes, I'm glad you were able to explain that, because it didn't mean as much to me. There was the main part that I understood, I guess the first level part that I kind of, like rang a bell. But the other stuff was a bit more niche, maybe. You kind of got to know the game, I suppose, a bit more. Yeah. So yeah, I enjoyed that. It was something different. It wasn't just like a normal song. Like you could have just played the first level part, right? That would have been maybe good enough, like what I was expecting. But the fact that he did all the other parts as well, I thought was really, really interesting. Made it really unique. And yeah, I think you're right in terms of like finger work. It wasn't like the most impressive of what we've seen from him, but just a unique one. So I enjoyed it still just as much. And it was interesting listening to it. I was trying to think, do I know this? Do I know this sound? I just don't think I know the game well enough to be able to recognise all of that. So yeah, I think that's all from us. So please subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Give us some more requests, and also if you donate to our channel, either via coffee.com or directly via YouTube, we will guarantee and prioritise your requests for you. So, terima kasih, and see you again soon. Goodbye.